All right, here with head coach Keith Dickson following the Hawks' 86-66 victory against Moyne. I think kind of round two here without Mike McKay now kind of really maybe settling in. And again, 5 players in double figures sharing the ball, kind of like what you said you needed, on Saturday.
Yeah. I mean, another good step. I think we're sort of trying to reinvent ourselves here as this thing moves forward. Two of the guys that are critically important are Harrison and Mark Schulze, and I thought they were both terrific tonight. We got a little bit of a boost, from Ryan Hartung, gave us a little bit of production in the second half. So, overall, I just think that's where we're at. We have to, try to see what we can develop with this group. So, happy to 2 games, 2 positive results.
Harrison moving from the 3 to the 4, is that more of, what's kind of affected his upward swing here? Is it more confidence thing? Maybe he had a good game and now, kind of carrying that into tonight?
Yeah, I think there's 2 parts to that. I'm not sure you're not correct that the 4 might be his most natural position at this level. But I think the other thing's more important. He just seems to be gaining some confidence in his shot, and I don't think he was getting any different shots, to tell you the truth, through the first 13 games. I mean, I don't know. He had plenty of open shots he didn't hit. And shooting's a funny thing, So, Harrison, we thought he was a terrific player when we took him. And you have to remember, he sat 2 years at Vermont. So it's been a while since he's played in games. So, hopefully if he can continue through the second half of the season, then this is more the player that we thought we had as we move this thing forward. So I'm happy for him. We need it. And I hope we can get more out of this as we move forward.
Talk about how happy you are offensively. I think Moyne ranked in the top 20 in the country in a couple defensive categories.
Is that right?
Yeah, you gave them, 23 points above their season average, 27 assists. Kind of seemed like maybe you shared the ball at a 13-14 kind of vintage pace. Kind of talk about it.
Yeah, our zone offense is good, and we've, even last year or the year before we've played them, I think we always generate pretty good shots. Now whether you make 15 out of 33 or not is not always, it doesn't always happen like that. But tonight we made so many shots that they had to expand, and then we started getting them on the baseline time after time after time after time in the second half. So, I thought the kids did a real good job, especially that starting unit of breaking that zone down and finding shots that you have to find against their 2-3.
And then lastly, you head to Albany on Friday for a Saturday game against St. Rose. Kind of talk about what you need to do there.
Don't know, man. I haven't looked at tape yet. We'll deal with that in the morning. And I'm really more, I said to them after the game, I'm more concerned about us growing, and I didn't even really know who we played next, So I think I'm really worried about trying to grow this group. I know we're gonna need some other help coming off the bench, but we've sort of shortened our rotation a little bit in our minutes, and we got to go to figure out what St. Rose does well. They're a fairly new team from what they were last year, and hopefully we can play another good game.
All right, here with senior Mark Schulze, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, career high in points and assists. Kind of talk about your night out there, and maybe kind of feeling the need to step up with. Obviously the loss of Mike now in the second game.
Yeah, it's never easy when you lose a guy like Mike. He brought so much to the table for our team, but, no one's going to fill his shoes by themselves. It's going to be everyone, collective effort. So just go out there every night, try to add into that effort, and I think I did that. I think Vic did that. Harrison's continuing to do that. Even Ryan Hartung also.
Something you guys are still, talking about actively. Obviously, like I said, it's the second game without him. Are you still talking about it, or are you moving on? It just seems, like you just said, you, Vic, Ryan, Harrison, just everyone stepping up, which is exactly what you need to kind of keep the train rolling.
Yeah, I mean, we're not really harping on it still. I mean, it's there. He's with us every day. He's just not playing now. But I think we had our time to kind of be sorry for him. Still sorry for him, but I think we got to kind of move on now a little bit and try to get the rest of the season done with the group that we have.
Talk about sharing the ball tonight. 27 assists, as a team. 3 guys with 5+. Obviously, I think when you move the ball, it's when you guys are playing your best.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, it's not, like I said, it's not going to get done with just one person. It's got to be a collective effort, so sharing the ball is key, and we've done that last couple of games. And when we don't do that, that's when we sort of struggle. And we usually do that against better teams, so hopefully we can continue this, sort of get into the habit of it when we start playing the upper half of the league again.
All right, here was sophomore Harrison Taggart, career high 17 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Kind of talk about tonight. It seemed like maybe you were fueled off last game, had a little bit more confidence. Seemed like you came out real aggressive. I think 8 points to help fuel a big run. I think a 16-0 run that kind of catapulted you guys into the league.
Yeah, I'm gaining confidence as we've gone this season, and especially with Mike out. Coaches have asked me to step up a bigger role in the team, so I've been trying to do that. I think my teammates did a really good job getting me the ball in open spots. It was real spread out, even scoring, so I thought it was a good team effort.
Talk about sharing the ball. It seems like, I think that's one of the things you have been doing pretty consistently all season is, finding open guys, but, 3 guys with 5+ assists, 27 as a team. It seems like, I think you guys are playing your best when you're sharing the ball like that.
Yeah, I thought they played zone the whole game. I thought our zone offense was real crisp and solid. I thought we moved the ball well. People cut to open space well, and we made a lot of shots. So I think it was a really good team effort. We played well on both sides of the ball and got it done.